Na titiarana ate tishnata kata akeneti ashatita akeneti. Welcome, Tina Ati Titia Akenetaye, to the download of the February 2025 frequency kind of conversation, frequency map, where Thoth and I co-create, or Thoth brings through kind of in alignment with your higher self and my higher self, and the planet, the information on the frequencies for the month. And this is the month of January 2025. So if this is the first time listening, we do this every month. And we also bring in energies to support you through the month. So tana a titi tiarana ashana ta akene titi akene tita akene taye. So February is a month of connection, or a month of reconnection, and it's reconnection or connection, a deeper connection or reconnection to your higher self. Tina ati tiarana ashika akene tia. So February offers the opportunity of this deep resonant connection to your higher self. Tashina ta akene tia, ultimately to your I am presence and to your divine self. Tishanata akene titia akene tio, and part of this recalibration to these higher aspect of the self is also a recalibration of the higher aspect of the self, recalibrating more completely to its energetic template that is of the divine, of its divine origin. So this is also an opportunity for all those aspects of the self to recalibrate to the energy of source consciousness, of Christ consciousness, of the divine. Now we know this feels like a tall order, so to speak, the opportunity to recalibrate all these aspects of the self, highest aspects of the self, perhaps not so highest aspects of the self, to the God source. Tina ati tiarana ashanata akene tia. Now we're not saying we'll all necessarily, though it can happen in the month of February. What we're saying is that the month of February offers the opportunity for a deeper recalibration to source energy, to the divine energy, to the divine self, through all these aspects of the self. That which you call the higher self, that which you call the I am presence, that which you call your earthly self. All these aspects of the self and many more are garnering information from source consciousness as a way to recalibrate themselves to the Christ light, to the divine, to the divinity within. And how this may look and feel for you on the Earth star will be very unique and very individual to you. For some of you, this recalibration will feel very natural, very aligned, almost a sense of being lightened up or enlightened through your month of February, through this process. As yourselves enter into this state of divine source consciousness, or this union with the energies of the divine, this sacred marriage. For others of you, it may feel very, very subtle, as there is a gentle recalibration, as is aligned for that, for you, for where you're at, and for that which is most optimal for you during the month of February. This will bring a greater internal sense of peace, a greater internal sense of having a resting place. And that resting place is yourself. That resting place is the divine within. For ultimately, you are light and you are love. Ultimately, you are the God source, the creator being. You're all made or all created with the energy of love and the energy of light. And in this co-creative state of being, there has been the ignition of the elements that create what you know as matter. And in this reignition of these elements of love and light into matter, there is also the fueling of these elements of matter with the energies of love and light, the energies of source consciousness, to continue to support them in their constitutional matter, feeding or giving nutrients of the energies of love and light. And this supports any of the out of calibration that the matter, your body, your mind, your feelings may have experienced through this lifetime and other lifetimes. So in this month of February, through this recalibration process, some of you may also experience what we'll call lightning. Lightning as in lightning up, and lightning as in the element of fire, the element of intensity, where you may meet aspects of yourself that are being asked to be included in the energy of love and light in order to upgrade them, in order to internally shift them into that energy of love and light. For those aspects that may have moved out of the pure energy of love, the pure energy of light, that may be requiring the energy of the God source to lighten them up, may experience the energy of fire, the energy of lightning, the energy of intensity in order to lighten them up, in order to bring them into this new vibration that all the higher selves, all the selves are recalibrating to, in order to bring all those aspects of yourself along for the ride, to bring all those aspects of yourself in and have them be resonant and resonant for the frequency and resonant at the frequency of love and of light. So this recalibration for some of you may feel very intense. You may be meeting, or you may be challenged into meeting these aspects of yourself so that you do include them with love and allow them to lighten up. And the process may feel very intense. It may be that you have experiences that feel like they're not what you want. Or in your mind, you may think, oh, I don't want this. This doesn't feel good. But know that the purpose of these is to support you, to lighten, to enlighten, to receive the energy of source consciousness into all aspects of your being, to support you to become that which you already are, the divine. And so the energy that we would suggest to support you in this process, whether it be through the intensity of the fire energy, or whether it be through the intensity of a enlightenment a process that feels very light filled, as though you're being filled up with a lot of light, that also may feel very intense through this month of February, in order to recalibrate all aspects of the self to the divine. The piece that we would bring in as energy to support you in this process is love. Love being that central keystone that enables this transformation, enables this recalibration to be one of ease, one in which you recognize the divine within each and every moment, one in which you recognize the divine in all aspects of the self, whether they be that which you consider to be darker aspects, or whether they be that which you consider to be lighter aspects. This energy of love is all inclusive. It brings everything into wholeness, and it brings everything into oneness. So this energy of love through the month of February is key to enabling this recalibration process to come in at the level that it is required for you, and to go at the speed that is perfect for you. And one of the first places of this energy of love that you recognize or that you speak about on the Earth Star is acceptance. It is acceptance, inclusion, and acceptance. You may think of yourself as a community of selves. And when a community gathers, there is so much that can happen. But when someone is left out of the community, there is so much friction. There is so much disharmony that gets created by that one individual being not part of the community, either because they choose not to or they are pushed out. So if you see all these aspects of yourself as actually one community, and that you want this energy of inclusion, this energy of acceptance, this energy of love to hold you in wholeness, this is one of the most dynamic practices that supports you on this evolutionary journey. Tina Ashita Akene Tio. So another way we could talk about the month of February is it is expansive. It is here, it enables you to expand your frequency, enables you to expand your bandwidth, enables you to expand your reach. Tina Atita Akene Tio. So for some of you, you may feel like you're going down a huge slide. Tashina Ta'ake, or going through an acceleration process, a great acceleration. In fact, that is what the Earth is doing. She's on this acceleration program at the moment. She's accelerating at a rate that she's not accelerated in before. And this is bringing up a lot of things for individuals on the planet. So what we're really honing in on here is this energy of love to support you in this process of yourselves calibrating to source consciousness, calibrating to the energy of the divine, calibrating to that original divinity, that original divine blueprint that is yours. Tina Asha Titi Tita Akene Titia Akene Titia Akene Tia. And this is part of the theme of 2025. This is moving into that energy of being the divine on earth. Tina Ashika Akene Tia, and through that process experiencing life on earth as heaven. Shanatita Akene Tita Akene Titi Akene Tia Ashe. We cannot say this enough. The internal world na Ashikata Akene Tia in this month and in this year is where it's at as you express it into the outside world. Tina Ashatita Akene Tia, you cannot manipulate the outside world in order to feel better. Tia Asha Akene Tita Akene Tia comes from inside. Ashana Titia Ka Akene Titia Ake. So this sense of love, of inclusion, of acceptance is the energy we're bringing forward. Tashina Ake, including those aspects of yourself that may want to change the internal state of being through shifting the outside world. Tashina Ta Akene Tiaka Ake, for that part of yourself is often can be feeling very left out. Or in distress in some way or other. So just allowing yourself and inviting yourself to include that back in. Tina Ashika Ake, and all those aspects of the self. Tina Ashika Ake that may have felt disconnected from the essence of your true self. Ashika Ake, and bringing in the vibration of love to support you to reconnect to your divine essence, reconnect all aspects to yourself, reconnect Tashana Ta'akene Titia Akene Tia in wholeness through the vibration of love and through the vibration of acceptance through this month of February as you recalibrate to the energy of source consciousness, as you recalibrate to the energy of the divine. as the divine within, na asha ka ake is ignited, na asha ki titi ka ake ne tia, tisana ake is strengthened, is amplified through this energy of lightning, through this energy of fire. Tina ashika akene tita akene tia akene tia, as with love and light. Tia shanata akene tia being the base, shana ake tia ake vibration, na ashiki tita ake to support you in this process. Tia shanata akene tia as you expand, na ashika ake from the inside out. Tashanata akene titi ake as all your creations, all that you do, shana ake manifest out of this vibration of inclusion, of love, of the divine self. Asha titi tikiti tikanata akene titi arana ashaka akene ti ashanaka akene. Much love, na ashaka ake, we bring in this vibration of love. Tina ashaki titi arana aka akene titi aka akene tia. Of acceptance, na asatiti ki tira akene tia, of inclusion, na ashakata akene tia, of expansion through love, na ashakati titi ki tia akene ta akene tia, of wholeness, shanata akene tia akene tita akene tia ashanata akene tia. As a community comes together, na ashaka akene tia ishanata akene tia, and each individual takes up their position, na ashaka ake, within the community. Tana akata akenetia, the vibration of wholeness through harmony, na ashaka akenetia ake, becomes available. Tina ashaki titi tira na ashaka akeneti tia akenetia. Each component, na ashaka akeneti, each individual, kina aka ake, like the individual aspects of the self, na ashaka ake, the individual dimensions of the self, shina aka ake netia, work, na aka ake ake, ita ake, sha ake, co-create, na ashaka ake, that which is aligned in each and every moment. This is shina aka ta ake neta ake netia ake I ake, what February is bringing in to support shina aka ake neta ake, you evolving into this place and space of divine wholeness with the self. Ti ashanata akine ti akineta ake ake, with the divine self. Shanata akine tia. So we've brought in a lot of energy, a lot of information, a lot of codes. As we've been speaking, tina aka akine tia, we invite you to listen to this as often as you feel called, to have an amazing month of February. Tia ashana ake, tia akine tia, ashaka ake, to find those places of peace within the month and peace within yourself. Tashana ake, those spaces where you downtime, like nurture yourself. Na ashaka ake ne ti tia ake na ta ake na tia shana ta ake. So 2 for the month of February, 2 for the month of February, 2 for the month of February. Shana atata ake na ta ake, ika ake ne tia, as you find that place in your life, in yourself, and in the multiverse. Shana akata ake, from which the rest of 2025 unfolds. Tina ashika ake ne ti tia ake ake, from this infinite self, from this divine self. Ashanata ake, from this recalibration of all the selves to source consciousness. Tana ashika ake ne tia ake ne tia asha. Knowing that everything that steps into your life is aligned. Shanata ake ne tia. Ashatitika ake, that may not feel good at the time, it is aligned. So with much love and grace and gratitude, we complete this transmission for February. I would also like to take a moment to continue to speak about the programs that we have on the altar. So if you're curious to continue, if you're curious to work with us, please send us an email at catherine@divinetemple.net. That's catherine@divinetemple.net. Or check out our website if you haven't already, and join our community at divinetemple.net, divinetemple.net. We have a number of ways of co-creating and partnering together to support you to enter into the fullness of who you are and to have your life be an expression of that, so that you can feel fulfilled and joyful within yourself and within your own life. Tana aka ake ne tia, so you might like to check out some of the masterclasses we have coming up. We've one coming up in the third week of February. And we also have some one-on-one programs and some group programs on the altar as well. So with much love and grace and gratitude, we complete.